Hey guys, Banana Luck here, back with another Watch Your Realms video, and this is stage 18 for the new Nightmare Trials. It's probably the toughest one. It is the toughest one in the mix, and yeah, reason for that is more. You've seen him in stage 15. It's very hard to deal with him if you don't have single target boss units. We had to use Wukong in stage 15. So I was worried that 18 will need A3 or A5 Kigiri, but thankfully we don't actually need that. So yeah, Maw is the toughest one to deal with here. Lots of AoE damage, HP recovery, and also the longer the battle drags out, the more attack he actually gets. So yeah, we're gonna actually go into the run without further ado. This is the team we're using. We had to use Raiga to actually do enough damage here, but yeah, it's could be replaced with an A3 Kigiri or even an Imret or Salazar, but we just didn't really test that out enough. Okay, let's head in, and first thing we're gonna do is to actually put down Arrogance. So Arrogance is gonna solo the top wave, and then after that we do the same trick where we try to proc the Slaughter unit's Defiance. So the only way to do that is to get them to attack a unit in front, and here we're gonna use Baron to bait out the attack. You want someone with Unyielding to do that because you want to get the cost back, especially in a mode where, you know, cost is pretty scarce. Okay, that is done, and you can see that we placed down Wukong here. Two things. We placed Wukong here for a very good reason. So remember having to proc the invincibility? Wukong does that very well. Shout out to Goha from Matt for actually showcasing this in his video. His clones can actually proc the attack from them, and you don't have to sacrifice a unit as a result and still be able to hit them. So this is the only way we're able to get this run to work. And the second thing here to note is that Hatsut's bounces, not only do they do damage, the defense reduction is also what allows Arrogance to actually kill off these units in time. I'm just going to let the auto come back, and you're going to see all that die. Put down Raiga here. Yeah, there we go. So all that is down. We can put down Valeria as well, and wait for these guys to get closer before we proc Raiga's ultimate here. There we go. And yeah, let's wait for a bit here. The boss Maw is gonna actually spawn up here. So we're gonna let Raiga do a few hits here. And do the Valeria one as well. And once that's done, we're gonna pop down Moraiden for the Hatsut ultimate. And we're going to use the Wukong ultimate only at this point. You realize that we didn't use it throughout the entire fight so far. Reason you want that to only happen now is that the Maw boss does quite a bit of AoE attacks, and the only way to survive through them is to have a layer of invulnerability, and Wukong's A1 basically does that. So that's done, and then yeah, the Maw boss is going to do his attacks. Valeria is gonna die here, that's fine. We are gonna actually let the boss walk up for a bit here before we actually put down Torador next. And a very simple reason for that, you want Wukong to also be able to hit the boss here. Sorry, that's done. Put that down. And then what we're gonna do next is to actually put down the Baron here. And once we get the next Wukong ultimate here, we should be able to kill off the boss. There we go, that's done. And now we can actually despawn this rest of these guys. And we can put down maybe... No, let's actually use Baron here. Alright. So a lot of things going on here, but basically you have a few ways to take care of. Let's pop down Raiga here. Alright. Despawn Torador here, and then put down the Abomination. That will hopefully get us some time. Then what we're going to do next is see if this guy survives. If he doesn't, then we might have to... Yeah, okay, he's going to survive just fine. Because if he didn't survive, then what we actually have to do is bring Moraiden up top, which we can do with the ultimate. But yeah, looks fine for now. I'm going to put down Volca too. We don't have despawn Wukong because his ultimate can actually reach across the entire stage here. Alright, pop the ultimate. Then I'm gonna save Hatsu's ultimate because the top looks fine for now. But I think I can actually put down Valeria here, finish that off. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any other things to take note of. Oops. Set off Moraiden, do the tanks here. Didn't realize there were 2 units, 3 units there actually. But yeah, we have Hatsu's ultimate anyways, so that's gonna finish it up. Yep, so there's 3 stars, very tough, a lot of RNG. You need all the procs happening when it comes to killing off the Wukong boss actually, and thankfully we were able to do that there. Sorry, the Maw boss. So yeah, forgot to click damage, but I think that's fine. I can probably foresee Wukong being quite up there in terms of damage, just for the fact that he's the one doing most of the damage to the boss. So this is the team we're running. Let's actually look through the gear now. Tempered's Wheel, Bastion Ring. You just want him in a good tank set to be able to take a few hits. Then Baron, same thing, tank set, and then a Bastion Ring. Volca, I do have her in a HP subset as we've had in the past few runs, and then the Cruel Fate artifact is pretty good here because you want her to be inflicting damage reduction on the boss to survive as many hits as you can. And Valeria, Infernal Roar with the Wailing Skull, that's pretty standard. Wukong is in the best set I have. It's a quad, you can see 400 attack speed, but there's no attack speed main. And then the Golden Cudgel artifact. Then Arrogance, Sober Arcana as well. Eye of Mockery, use Realm Tear if you don't have the exclusive. Moraiden in the Keta set, I think what's important here is really his artifact, giving the vulnerability or the extra damage we need to actually take down the boss. Abomination, Unshaken Will, along with his exclusive, use the key of the Forsaken Key artifact or Lunacy Visor. I think those will have better use here. And then Raiga, Soma Arcana, Shadowed Hilt, and then last but not least we have Hatsu, Cataclysm set, and then the Idril's Gaze. And if you caught my previous videos, remember that Nightmare Ring that we got? This is how it wrote on the first try. So yeah, that's the video. It concludes the series, all 6 stages of the new Nightmare Trials. We do get a couple of rewards here, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. Very tough stage, but thankfully we don't need A5 Kiguri to achieve it. So yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.